All right, guys, in this video, we're going to be looking at example 10. We're going to be using the distributive property in this. This is just repeated multiplication. So it's multiplying two things instead of just one. And so we'll start off here on part A. We're going to multiply the square root of 6 times both things in the parentheses and see what we get. So we have square root of 6 times 3. We're going to put that 3 first, and then we'll have square root of 6. So 3 square root of 6, nice and simple, plus the square root of 6 times 8. 6 times 8. So we have 3 square root of 6, that's already simplified, plus the square root of 48. Okay, and then we ask ourselves, are there any factors of 48 that are perfect squares? And there are. 16 times 3 is 48. So we have 3 square root of 6 plus the square root of 16 is 4 square root of 3. And those are not the same radicands, and so we cannot combine them. So this will be our final answer. And then we're going to look at another distributive property, but in this case, it's going to be FOIL. So first, outer, inner, last. So we're going to do 4 times 2, that's the first. 4 times negative square root of 3, that's the outer. Square root of 3 times 2, that's the inner. And then square root of 3 times negative square root of 3, that's the last. So we'll do 4 times 2, 4 times 2. And then we're going to have a minus sign, minus 4 times the square root of 3. And then we'll have a plus, and the inside terms are square root of 3 times 2. So we'll have 2 square root of 3. And then the last terms would be a positive times a negative is a negative square root of 3 times 3. Okay, so we have 4 times 2. 4 times 2 is 8. Minus, we have these middle terms here that are like terms. You'd think about them like a variable, like square root of 3 is x, and so it'd be 4x plus 2x. So we'd have minus 4. Let's see here. How do I want to do this? And so we're doing minus 4 plus 2 square root of 3. And then we have minus the square root of 3 times 3, which is 9. And so this is 8. Negative 4 plus 2 is negative 2 minus 2 square root of 3. So again, this is just minus 4 plus 2, so negative 2 square root of 3 minus, and then 9 is a perfect square that the square root of is 3. And we're going to clean it up just a little bit more. We have 8 minus 3. We have 8 minus 3. And so that's going to be 5. So we're putting these guys together, 8 minus 3 to get 5 minus 2 square root of 3. That's how you do that problem. So if you guys have questions, again, please let me know. Otherwise, here are your try it problems for this example. So go ahead and give those a shot, and we'll talk in class. Thanks. Oh, and one other thing. On this try it, remember that we're not multiplying what's under the square root by a whole number, right? So this is not square root of 15 times 2 or square root of 30. This is, again, 2 square root of 15. So, guys, if you have any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, we'll talk in class.